Hello and welcome, my name is Axel K and today we're taking a look at Poison Rogue. Poison Rogue is all about playing your Swine Tusk Shank to then fill it with poisons and then start hitting your opponent in the face. And when you get too low on HP, you can play Cloak of Shadows to survive another turn and to hit again. For your Mulligan, you just want to find your Swine Tusk Shank. If you find it, you can keep Deadly Poison and Silverleaf Poison. The deck is pretty straightforward, make a big knife and hit your opponent in the face. But there are a couple of things to keep in mind. Your main focus is finding your Swine Tusk Shank before turn 3. You're on Blackwater Cutlass, Rustroot Viper and Guild Trader. You want to trade these cards as early as possible just to find the Shank. You could play the Blackwater Cutlass if you get really unlucky finding that Swine Tusk Shank, especially if you're sitting on a lot of poisons. But the trade mechanic is very powerful, especially if it reduces the cost of something like a Secret Passage early. Then you play it on turn 3 just to find your weapon. Secret Passage is great for finding your weapon. I recommend using spells like Preparation or the Coin as early as turn 3 just to find the weapon. If you don't find it, remember to spend as many cards as you can just to thin out your deck. You can trade your tradables because you get to keep the drawn cards at the end of the turn. This deck is very aggressive and you don't just have to rely on your weapons anymore. You run a lot of burn spells such as Sinister Strike, Garrote and Wicked Stab. Use them to get over big taunt minions in the mid and late game. I tried to save them for a Guild Trader to take advantage of the spell power. Your Sinister Strikes will hit for 5 damage each and a rank 2 Wicked Stab will hit for 6. But don't be afraid to trade the Guild Trader in the early games as you run so much card draw that you're going to find it again. And Cloak of Shadows and Shadowcrafter Scabs are both great for buying you one extra turn to finish off the game. Scabs will send back the entire board to the hand. This is good for removing big taunts so that you can get in one more hit with your weapon. And his hero power is powerful to reduce the cost of your Guild Trader and burn spells to close out the game on the next turn. And that's it for Poison Rogue. Make a big knife, fill it with poisons and hit your opponent in the face. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys had a great New Year's and a great Christmas. Poison Rogue is one of my all-time favorite decks and it's great to see how well it performs. Not drawing the Shank can be frustrating, but I would recommend checking out the last game against a Paladin, which is already an unfavored matchup where I actually managed to sneak in a win without even drawing the Shank. Guys, there are a ton of viable decks in the meta and I'm excited to try them all. So if you like what you see, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, enjoy the games. Alright, it's back. The love of my life, the apple of my eye, Poison Rogue. Ooh, they made this deck just for me and it's finally good again. It seems like it's better against greedy decks, obviously, like you just knife up and kill them. But you can have some really fun games against like board-based decks as well. We're just looking for a weapon and not the Blackwater Cutlass. I mean, Blackwater Cutlass could be good, but the main use of this, of the Cutlass in this deck, is to trade it to get some discounts on your spells. However, we don't really want to see this many cloaks, but I think that if we're patient in this game, we can definitely pull it off. We just gotta make sure to find a knife as early as possible. That's a Silverleaf Poison, so we have to start thinking about like what we could do here. So we actually have some options. One is to just coin hit our Dagger Mastery and then not swing and then start swinging with Silverleaf just to draw. But I would rather just take my chances on getting a weapon. Okay, so it feels like this guy isn't face, obviously. Oh, and there's the knife. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna see if this is the one that sends a spell back with the coin. Yeah, okay. Otherwise, I would have gone Swine Tusk, prep, and then started hitting with Silverleaf. But now we just knife up and hope that he doesn't get another one. Because I really want to hit that prep on the next turn to just start drawing. Like, this is probably your best poison. Deadly Poison, of course, super good because if you find a... that's annoying. I want to prep first. Okay. Kind of annoying. Now we have two pretty useless cards here, but we'll make use of them. I should have hit first. Let's hit now. We're getting one back, but then we might have to be a little conservative with the swings. For next turn, I kind of want to go, obviously, Silverleaf. We could still like use the coin to swindle just to get the activation, but we're not really running that many combos, so this coin we could just kind of play it whenever we want to. But holding on to it right now is, I mean, it's fine. Maybe you shouldn't throw in a coin to this trap, but I don't know. So it feels like this guy kind of, that was a little high rolly with those secrets, but it's actually kind of fine. Like, he didn't develop. Oh, look at us. We just go Deadly Poison. We go Silver Leaf. We could just prep this Swindle here. Yeah, let's do it before we draw our Guild Trader. There we go. Or our Viper. We could have gotten that. And that's a Sinister Strike. So, Guild Trader is really good to just finish him with burn. And we do have some burn, but unless we find something really good next turn, I'm just gonna trade it away. And we can kind of let this minion chill here. I think, unless this guy runs Viper, I think we can just focus on just smacking him in the face, because we can go Cloak so many times. Like, this is 2 turns. And you can actually, like, chill a little bit. You can set up your lethals. Especially if you have a lot of Cloak of Shadows, because when you get strong enough, you're just gonna need like 2 swings of your weapon. I think this is a better passage. So we kind of need to use our passages as fast as we can. The reason why we want to do this is that we don't want to be forced to passage when we want to cloak. So I'm gonna use the coin here. I know it seems weird, but if we get a ton of draw, then I don't want to overdraw, right? So if we find like cutting classes and stuff, it's gonna be worth it. Okay, we didn't. We could go for the other passage, or we could just start putting in the damage. I kind of like that more. And that passage can come in clutch, but as I said before, maybe I should have hit first. But as I said before, oh, Silver Leaf. You kind of want to use your passages if your hand looks like this. Now we're just gonna kill him, right? So we have Guild Trader into Wicked Stab. We can go for this the turn afterwards, so we might just start thinking about cloaking, but I don't really see a way we're losing this game, even to a Viper. So the really quick win here is just a concede play. We just cloak and he concedes. Let's see, how much damage do we have though? We have 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. So I don't want to go for it now. Or we could go 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. I don't think this is lethal yet, so... Four, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 1 off. 6. And maybe we could have done something with the Guild Trader, but I don't care. We just stealth now. And then we have him. Like, this is kind of... I don't think we need to cloak here, but, you know, why not? We have the other one. We could go, like, if things go really bad, we just have that Scabs to send everything back to the hand. But yeah, so you can kind of see how good this is against greedy decks, but I don't think this guy really... I don't think he really got anything good in the beginning. Let's just go for this. Let's just go for this. A lot of damage. I didn't even want to hit him. I just want my Sinister Strikes to do the work. And kind of show off how powerful it is with the Guild Trader, because we could have Wicked Stabbed as well, and then we would have had 10, 16 damage off of that, which is just insane. Don't get me wrong, it definitely sucks not finding the weapon with this deck. We actually found it now, which is good. But it's kind of like that with every other deck in the meta. You need to find your key cards, right? But, you know, I think that if you play this a lot and you full mulligan for the weapon, you're gonna see it more than you think. And sometimes you're gonna get unlucky, but, you know, that's just a game. Alright, we're just looking for poisons for this. we have to be a little bit, like, we're very favored into Warlock. However, they do run Ooze. So we kind of have to see how much we're gonna commit to this weapon. I'm thinking a lot because I am a high roller gamer. Very good. Okay, so we're gonna trade this cutlass and we're gonna hope that it lands on the paralytic poison. And oh, whoa, what a, like, we're gonna have an insane Swine Tusk Shank next turn. We're gonna go Shank, we're gonna go Prep, we're gonna go Silverleaf, we're gonna go Paralytic Poison. Hopefully in that order so we don't screw it up. And Paralytic, and now we just hope that he won't ooze us. But I don't know. Like, I think though, if you see a rogue that isn't Maestra, that isn't in costume, I think you always keep the Viper. But we can look with our deck tracker here and see that he didn't keep anything. So that's kind of why. So I think that I might have hesitated a little bit. Oh no. Okay, we're good. I might have hesitated a little bit to go like fully commit to this knife if he had kept like one card. Okay. This is good with the spell damage, but we just want to find more aggression here. Let's trade. Woo! Let's draw first. Viper, that's not it. I'm thinking like we could go both of these, but no, we want this to deal extra damage. Okay. Let's chill out. Like, our hand isn't super high curve, so we don't have to go Deadly Poison yet, because we're still a little bit scared of a Viper. So I think Shaman. Okay, totally whiffed on that. I think Shaman, Warlock are cards to really look out for when it comes to the Viper. Let's see how much damage do we have. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's almost. So we're not gonna blow our spells yet, I think. See what we get. Scabs is pretty good. We don't have to stealth. We don't really have to do anything. Question is, do we want to throw these now just to spend the mana? Next turn we'll have 10, 15. I think we're just chilling. Like, if we pick up a Guild Trader, we're just gonna win. And now I traded away my Guild Trader a lot. Okay. Now we're not really in that position anymore, but a little healing is fine. Cutting class, look at that. Okay, let's see if we can pull this off. Another cutting class, we just have to check for our hand, right? Could go. Oh, there it is. I don't think it's gonna be enough, right? But I'm just gonna fully commit to it. 5, 10, this is more than enough. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Am I crazy? Okay, this is pretty high rolling. Pretty easy. Alright, a paladin, good. I was actually kind of looking for this because even though this is like a very bad matchup, it can be done and it's very satisfying when you pull these games off. I don't think we have to be scared of a Viper here, and as with all the other games, we're just looking for the Swine Tusk Shank. Cutlass is interesting because I really wanna trade it. But here I think I want to go Extortion first. Like, I want to trade the Extortion first. You could send it face. Okay, wait. Let's think just a little bit because something popped into my mind. I want to go Coin Secret Passage on 3 if we have to. We could trade the Cutlass. So he didn't play anything on turn 1. So if he plays like a 1 health minion, we can just dagger up next turn. Having this Extortion is pretty good though. For something bigger, let's trade the Cutlass and see if we get a reduction on this. No, that's kind of the nightmare, getting it on the Extortion, so I maybe should have traded it first. So what I was thinking was, if I kind of high roll and get the and get the extortion on secret passage, then I could have gone to find a knife now. We can actually do it now if we want to. We could coin and then we, coin, prep it, and prep secret passage. But I really don't want to do that. I'm just gonna control the board a little bit. We have so much draw on hand, so when we find a weapon, we're definitely just gonna pop off really hard. So I'm thinking coin, secret passage already next turn. And I think we're actually just gonna Wicked Stab this first. Like, Wicked Stab could come in handy though. That's a 2, now I can't kill it with my weapon anymore. Is it too fast to go extortion? No. We're just... by Wicked Stab before, I mean extortion, of course. And now we go on a magical journey. To find... not a swine tusk shank. Paralytic poison. We want to get some stuff out of our deck. Actually, I think we just go Cutlass, poison. This will put us to 4, which will make us be able to draw with our cutting classes. So that's why we're doing this. And we get to hit him for 4, which isn't like, it's not super meaningful damage, but these are gonna cost just 1. So we take it. Having the scabs is absolutely huge. So we don't want to see a Cariel, or we want to kill him before a Cariel. But scabs can definitely help out a lot. And I think that against a paladin, we might want to try to go over him in the late and mid game. So this guild, I think we're gonna save most of our spells. I think we're gonna save most of our spells for a guild trader. So we're just gonna draw with the cutting class here. All right. I want to save these. Let's trade this. Hopefully this lands on the secret passage. Swindle is really good. We could prep Swindle here. I kind of like that. Just to make our deck a little smaller. And then we hit. I don't want to trade away the guild trader. I want to kill him in 2 turns, but it could be really difficult. I think I'm just gonna let this guy hit me a little bit. Viper is also a good keep. Because of the Cariel. Let's go passage here. We are definitely not finding that swine tusk shank. How many cards do we have? 8. So I think we have a full hand. Do we trade the Cutlass or do we play it? I think we play the Cutlass. And then we just send the Sinister Strike face. We play it. I think I'm on 9 cards. Or maybe 8. A 7 just. Okay, I should have traded that. Yeah, 9. Okay. Yeah. So that was fine. So we don't overdraw. That is what I was concerned with. And yeah. Let's see. We might just actually start putting our Silverleaf poisons here. But it's definitely the spell damage route we have to take here. So Garrote. I don't want to trade any of these. This is kind of bothersome. I'm thinking Silverleaf, draw 2. No. We have to cloak this turn, I feel like. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't have to cloak if we don't want to. I wonder if Cariel comes down next turn. If I hit to draw, we have to cloak. Let's set up this Garrote. And we can play one silver leaf on this weapon, because I might want to swing next turn. Like, we have so little mana though. We might just send everything back to the hand with scabs though. Like, yeah, there she is. So I think we have to go Viper first. I mean, scabs isn't bad, we get to draw one. Yeah, we have to scabs here. Yep. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. That was just to find the bleeds, because we're gonna draw a lot next turn. Oh, good. Okay, Viper comes down next turn. Hopefully we just survive a little bit. Like, this is not an easy match by any means. Is that... okay. Let's see, okay. We go Viper. Okay. We could draw 2 cards with the silver leaves. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. That's a cloak, which is perfect, and a prep. Nice. I should have traded these 2 first, I guess. I forgot about my own minions, which is kind of funny. Like, I should have gone bump, bump, and then hit face. That would have been actually damage. A minor misplay. Okay, and this is how you beat a paladin. Wicked stab, come on. We don't want to find deadly poison here. Good. So we go Guild Trader. We play this card. We play this. It doesn't matter, we just have him. And misplays aside, that's how you beat a Cariel Paladin. Check it out. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you too. Peace.